Good morning, you all. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LV Johnson, back with another video. As y'all notice, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload another video. As y'all notice, I didn't go to Chicago. The moment, like shortly, hold on, y'all, let me get this. Shortly after I received that Chicago load, my supervisor came back and said that I didn't have to go. And he told me to go home to get some rest. Well, God knew it wouldn't be a day of rest for me. But so let me tell y'all, I had this dream years ago, and with the dream, it was like I was in a mass shooting, and the guy who was shooting people, it was like he would shoot everybody, and as he would shoot them, they would fall. They would just fall dead. But every time he would shoot me, it was like the bullet, either I would catch the bullet and the bullet would just disappear, or if the bullet hit me, it would just drop to the ground. Like it would just not really touch me. So at first, when I first had that dream, I felt like it was a nightmare, and I couldn't understand why God was sending me that dream. And then back then, I realized what it symbolized, and it was pretty much God telling me, like, you know, the bullet's gonna come, but you won't be touched. Like they won't touch you, they won't harm you. They're gonna come, and you're gonna feel like, oh my God, everything is coming at me. All these bullets just being thrown at me, but you won't be touched. And I understood back then, and I know that like I went through a lot. I ain't been through a lot. I don't like to feel like I went through a lot, because I feel like I conquer everything that comes to me. But I have been through some things, and I know that every time God get me through it, every single time he get me through it. And he just get me through it. But the reason for this video is because I just feel like sometimes people don't understand what God chosen kids go through. They don't understand that our life is not as simple as everyone else's life. Like we deal more with, we may not physically be attacked, but we deal more spiritual warfare. And this physical stuff really don't mean anything, but the spiritual warfare that we go through is crazy. And with me saying that I didn't go to Chicago yesterday, I believe everything that happened yesterday, it was because God led it. And it was not meant for me to be in Chicago. Like, it was meant for me to go to my brother's house. And when I went over there, I felt so heavy. I felt so heavy. And to the point when I got in my car, I felt even more. Like, it was just like, whew. Like, I pick up on everybody spirit. I feel everything that everybody going through. But just imagine having to feel everything that everybody is going through, and it's just one of you, and you have so many different people around you. That is a hard task to take on. And not only do I feel it, it's like I have to, for some reason, sometimes I have to go through those emotions with those people, even if they don't tell me what's going on. But it's like I start feeling stuff that I wouldn't feel, like that's not my own emotions. Whether it's depression, whether it's suicide, whatever it may be, I feel it. And I have these thoughts, and it's like in a split moment that I get to this point that I'm feeling these thoughts. And if I don't catch myself, it's like I can go over. And but it's like, it's so hard when you feel like you don't have nobody to explain this to, because like nobody really understands your assignment. And it becomes so very hard. And that's just what it is. It just becomes so hard to just have to deal with having to like feel everything. It's hard. And like me personally, I can interact with everybody. I can have a smile on my face. I can be as jolly. I can do everything, be the life of the party, or just be everything, just bring the light in. But people don't understand how much that me being that person for everybody drains the energy out of me. And people don't understand, like, even though I'm looking like I'm uplifted, and I am, but the moment I leave, I just picked up on everybody's spirit. So it's like me, one person, 20 people taking the light out of 20 people. Spirit is pulling at me and taking the light out of me, taking all that energy out of me. And now I'm feeling like, I don't know how to explain it. But it's hard. It's a task to deal with. And I get through it pretty good, but sometimes it get too heavy for me. And last night was one of those nights. The spirit I felt, was heavy. It was heavy. Until I started having thoughts like, I just rather be in my house and not ever go around anybody else. Because it gets so intense. And I don't think people understand. I don't think people respect us as chosen ones. Well, it's not even about respecting us, but it's just about people. Nobody understands what you're truly going through. They think it's easy. They thinking, you just dealing with your own emotion, but you're dealing with your emotions and everybody else's emotions around you. And it becomes heavy. And then, like, another thing too, I had to turn my comments off because of that alone. Like, that situation alone just kind of took a toll on me today. And then just the comments, like, I appreciate all the wonderful comments. However, I think sometimes, like, sorry. But people tend to, like, this is my channel. I make these videos. This is my walk with God. People tend to fail to realize that. People are so judgmental. People have so much to say to people. And about anything you say, people try to, like, people. And I notice, like, I want to ask people in my comments sometimes, did you listen to the whole video? Like, and it really don't even matter if you listen to the whole video or not. But people are so judgmental. People, everything, God, it's just like everybody. My walk with God is different from anybody else's walk with God. I don't tend to try to make my walk feel like, but this is my walk with God. This ain't nobody else walk with God. Hence my title of my book, A Millennial Woman Walk with God. It was about me, my walk with God. This channel is about me and me getting the message that God, it's about God. It's about God. However, this is how I see God. This is how I interpret God. This is how I hear from God. If y'all want to tell what y'all believe about God, or y'all want to say, if y'all feel like this is not how God communicate, well, go start a YouTube and tell people how God communicate with you. I don't care how he communicate with you. Quite frankly, like, this is not your walk. Like, go, if you feel like what I'm saying is not up to your standards, that's fine. We're entitled to our opinion. And it's like, people want to correct people. It's like everybody want to fix a problem. Everybody want to complain, but nobody don't want to do something to change, make a be the change. Like, everybody want to complain, but nobody's being the change. So if you feel that people are spreading God messages falsely or wrong, or it's not God speaking to them, well, go tell what God is telling you on your page. But I had to turn the comments off because I want to hear feedback. I want to talk with people. I love interacting with my subscribers. If y'all don't notice, I try to comment back to everybody. But at this moment, I'm feeling very heavy, and I can't communicate back with people. It's just I'm heavy in my own personal. And then to come to YouTube, it make me even more heavy when people, people, like I said, people are entitled to their opinion. But if you don't feel like God told me that, or if you don't feel like this message is from God, that's fine and dandy. I quite frankly, I don't care. And like me personally, like I just do my best to get God messages out how I feel he interpreted to me. Now, one thing about it, I can't say, oh, I know it's God, because God is not here in the physical for me to see him. I won't know if I'm truly hearing from God or if I'm just some delusional, bat crazy woman until the day I die. But until then, I quite frankly don't care if you feel like my message is a lie, or if you feel like, oh, you shouldn't tell people that. This is a no judgment zone for me, for people. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're being judged. That's why so many people turn away from the church. So I try to make everybody as comfortable on my channel. My choice of audience would be people who love God and feel as if they was kicked out of the church or kicked out of the religion because they had a different view. That would be my choice of audience. Not those who feel like they're walking with God and they know God and they holier than thou. I don't care for those people, quite frankly. That's just not who I am. I love God. I love everything about God. But a lot of views that people have about God, I don't agree with it. That's not my view. And I'm not saying my view is right, but it's just not how I interpret God. That's just not how I receive God. Now, it's like I said, it's not to say that my view is right, but I don't think people understand how it feels, like how overwhelming it is to just be God chosen person or have to spread God messages or to do anything, because not everyone is going to receive you. And it's like, I much rather just be quiet. Like for a long time, for years, I kept saying, I just wish I can go mute. I wish I could just be silent and don't say nothing. But I can't try to shut myself up because I don't want to hear any backlash, or I don't want to hear what people have to say. But I can't shut y'all up by turning off these comments. And you don't have to watch me. And that's all right with me. But I know I can't be quiet, because my assignment is to spread God's word. My assignment is to be obedient and introduce people to God. I'm sorry, that I keep sniffing. I guess I might be coming down with something going on. But yeah, that's what I have. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell to be notified. I'm sorry for those who comment on a regular. And then that's the thing too. The people who comment on a regular, I love them. Like we talk like we're friends. And they be so uplifting. And even if they don't agree with something, they'll say what they feel. But they said, it's a way you say everything. And I love that. But then it's like the ones who want to just try to, oh, you said this. You ain't coming on nothing else, but then you picked out this one little thing that you felt was not of God. But you ain't saying nothing else about nothing else. You ain't coming on no more videos. And now I'm seeing your name for the first time. You're probably not even a subscriber. I'm seeing your name for the first time. And you telling me the one wrong thing that you felt I said. Because I'm not going to say it's wrong, because that's how I feel. It may not be how you feel, but go start your own channel and say how you feel. But it's not how I said one thing that you didn't agree with. And then you come out of hiding and comment. Like, get out of here. I don't need your comment. If you're not commenting like on a regular, don't comment. Don't comment nothing bad if you're not commenting on a regular. Like it's people who comment often, and I love talking to them. But I'm sorry that y'all have to suffer because of other people. But right now, I just can't deal with people comments. I can't. I'm not in a place to deal with them right now. So yeah, I love y'all. Have a good one. Bye bye.